Arabesque Advanced Reformer Dance, segment number 1. You're going to mount the reformer without moving the carriage. And you're in a plank. And you're going to press out a few times. Belly in. And from here, you're going to take your legs up on the shoulder blocks. Your hips are not in flexion. You're in a quadruped position over the bar. Your spine is in flexion. And the accent on the in. You pull a few times. Lots of belly. And from here, press into a plank. And you pull. Plank. Look over the bar. And you pull. Press out into a plank. And bring the carriage home, looking over the bar. Tail between your legs. Lots of belly. And transition to U-pull. Now you're going to take your heels down for the elephant. Again, hips are still not in flexion, and the accent is on the in just a few times. It's a flat back elephant. You can lift your toes and get a little bit more of a hemi stretch. And then shift your right arm towards your left arm. Lift your right leg. Accent is on the in, keeping the hips clear. Head is right on top of the tail. And circle the leg down. From here, take your left arm towards you. Lift your toes on the carriage leg. Take your other leg up. And make sure that your hips are square. Lift the toes. Press through the big toe metatarsal. And accent on the in. And circle the leg back. Lift your heels and press out into a plank. From here, you're going to adjust your feet as you bring the carriage home. Transition into the second segment. Press the carriage home. Zip up the belly. Without going into a lumbar spine, really think about extending from your sternum. Lift onto your fingertips. Open your chest, and then you can let your head go. Keeping the uplift, take your arms back on the bar. Press out into a plank. Adjust your feet. Bring the carriage home. Coming up. Transition into U-pull. And from here, you're going to come into downward dog. Now you're really flexing your hip. Lift your right leg up. Arabesque. And you're going to, as you bring it in, lift, 2, 3, and 4. And circle it back. And another leg. Lift. Active glute. Move the carriage away. As you come in, lift your left glute. And lift. And lift. And lift. And circle it down. Next, I'm going to actually add one more spring. For a super advanced arabesque. So you're going to come back into downward and climb on top of your shoulder rest. Lay on your toes. Press into downward dog. Lift your right leg up and press and press and press and circle and switch. Active legs, belly in and press and circle and come down. Rest for a second. Remove the spray and come back up into your downward dog. And from here, you're gonna bring the carriage home into a plank. And